club. This is not a big race for me. Just want to have a good result in. This quite a bit of cycling last weekend with friends. So we'll see how fresh my legs are. The weather is rainy outside today, but it's good temperature, not too windy. So looking forward to the local race. And for my shoe pick today, I choose to run in the Nike Vaporflies. They have quite a good grip underneath them, and they hold up pretty well in the rain, especially if it's a bit slippery. It's a road race. We finish on the track. I will show you the course here. I also like to race sometimes in my Hoka's. I have them here, Hoka Rocket X, but the grip is not that well in this shoe. But for a shorter distance race, my Hoka Rocket X are also quite nice. But yeah, for the rainy conditions, I switched to the Vapors today. I cycled quite a bit this weekend with my friends in Luxembourg, so I don't know how fresh the legs will be, but we'll see. Nice training race, 5K with also other people around from the track club. Yeah, looking forward to it. Let's go! Well, the weather is not that great, but we're not made of sugar, so let's go to the race. Well, I just finished my warm-up, did some drills, 2.5K and then some strides. The legs are still a bit tired, but looking forward to the race. We'll see where it ends up. Okay, I ended up on the podium, second place, in a time of 15:25. Just came home, showered, we'll start dinner soon. Here are the splits of the race. But the beginning of the race was pretty okay. I had to chase the first guy for the first 2 kilometers. Then after 2 kilometers, his pace was dropping. I passed him, and he stuck behind me for like until 4.5K, and then he passed me again. And after 3K, my pace also started to drop, and it was more a race for the win. Although I still wanted to keep pushing for a good time, but unfortunately my legs were not that great. It was a training race, not a big race. More races coming up in the season, a 5 and a 3K race on the track later on in May and in June. So I will fresh up more towards these races. Thursday I was also cycling with friends quite a bit. Friday, Saturday in Luxembourg. I had also quite niggle in the calf, the left calf, last week. So therefore I also decided to switch to cycling a bit more. I'll show you what I did for cycling. On Thursday I did some interval work in the morning, and also cycled a shorter part or short loop with a friend in the evening. And then on Friday and Saturday in Luxembourg, quite some hills. And on Sunday I did a shakeout run to freshen up the legs and to put on the right tension on the muscles again. This morning I also did a 5K session to prep the legs a bit. Monday I had rest, but I call it cycle legs after a few days of a lot of cycling. There's some other tension in your legs than I'm used to when running. Um, and also, of course, from cycling you get pretty tired. So, of course, this was quite a bit in the weekend and cycling in Luxembourg. Probably my legs were not as fresh as they should have been, but it was a training race, so it's okay. Although I'd hoped to be closer towards the 15-minute barrier, and therefore I should taper more towards a peak race. A taper is very important. I see quite often that people still do put in quite a lot of mileage before the peak race or the week before the peak race. I notice that it's very beneficial to really decrease the volume, maybe only by 10% or 20% what you used to running before a race. So should consider to do a better taper before my next 5K race. But it was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to do a proper taper before a peak race, even if it's a 5 or 10K. Your legs need to freshen up. So that's my tip for today. And as always, if you still got it today, have fun and get on the run.